After the jaw-dropping release of Zombies in Spaceland, many people were hesitant but excited for DLC 1 of Infinite Warfare Zombies. Rave in the Redwoods is a campsite set in the psychedelic 90s and brings the most unique gameplay experience ever seen in Zombies. With Sasquatch himself making an appearance, Kevin Smith as the celebrity guest, and two entirely different art styles, this map is packed with an insane amount of interesting and fun gameplay elements. Grab your crossbows and drop a tap of acid as we roam around the Rave in the Redwoods. Immediately, Infinity Ward hits you with something never before seen in a Zombies map, starting without your pistol. In every single game before and after, not a single one has started a player without a weapon. You instead spawn into the map with a melee weapon, adding to the 90s slasher vibe the map tries to capture. Finding your way out of the first cabin, you see the beautiful redwood forest path branching in two directions, one to the docks and the other to the Rave. The docks are one of my favorite locations because of how similar it looks to the kayaking spots my Midwestern family couldn't get enough of growing up. The cabins also remind me of the old campgrounds my friends and I used to go to when we were little. The colors in this map are just so vibrant, especially later on when we get into Rave mode. Everything in this map feels so natural. I used to listen to the Misfits podcast a lot, and they once said that after taking LSD, everything just felt right, warm, and natural. This map fills me with those same feelings. The developers took the feeling and effects of a drug and made it into a zombies map, and I think they did a stellar job at it. The Rave's atmosphere is incredibly vibrant and filled with life, with a live EDM set blasting music throughout the woods to really help set the tone. Some of my favorite tracks that get me absolutely thrilled to lay out some zombies are Mintasm by Second Phase, On a Ragged Tip by SL2, and Now I'm Feeling Zombified by Hawkestral. I really love the 90s rapping, and the EDM keeps my energy up the entire time I play. You want to know what else keeps my energy up while slaying zombies? The Slasher. With the most original name in media history, the Slasher actually has some cool unique mechanics. First, much like in slasher movies of old, he only menacingly walks you down when he's after you. To make up for his slow pace though, he's given another ability straight from Michael Myers' repertoire in the form of teleportation. That's right, if you aren't looking at the Slasher, he will teleport closer or even straight up behind you, giving you a good scare and maybe even a quick down if you're not on your toes. His chainsaw attack also packs a hefty punch, so dodging him is vital. Luckily, it's pretty easy to do so despite his many abilities because of a little thing known as Rave mode. If you walk up to one of the bonfires around the map, you can toss your bag of happiness in and begin tripping. While absolutely glommed out of your mind, you not only earn double points, but you're also blessed with stunning visuals. Up until round 10, everything in Rave mode is all hunky-dory, but when round 10 hits, the Slasher begins to wander the trippy reality. You are completely safe from him when outside of Rave mode, so it's not too hard to avoid him when grinding up some points early and then avoiding Rave mode after round 10. I've seen many people complain that Rave mode is practically unplayable once the Slasher spawns, which while I agree that it makes it incredibly hard, I also absolutely love getting jump scared when turning my head just to see him barreling toward me. The previous game, Black Ops 3, is one of my favorites in the series, but it lost a lot of the scariness and eeriness that was Zombies. Infinite Warfare brought it back with a new coat of paint. Instead of a creepy ambience and terrifying zombie designs, they scare you in the same way the kids in scary movies we used to watch growing up got scared. It may be controversial, but I'm okay with sacrificing a little bit of gameplay perfection to get a unique and exciting concept across to a player. But it is a unique experience to be able to play as the actor in the movies. I think that's why they gave the Slasher such a generic name, so the player could decide that the Slasher was any horror movie villain they wanted it to be and play the experience of the movies. The game's theme as a whole being old movie films is such a cool concept. If I could go back in time to watch all the horror movies my parents grew up with, I absolutely would. But since I can't, this game provides me with an excellent stand-in. Lee Ross and his team at Infinity were full of passion, geek and whimsical ideas, and focused on giving the player a fun-focused experience they could only get lost in. And they knocked it out of the park with this one. Infinite Warfare Zombies is filled with unique and exciting maps, and Rave in the Redwoods is no exception. With Spaceland and Rave being some of my favorite maps of all time, would you be surprised if I told you I was working on a video about Shaolin Shuffle 2? Well, if you don't want to miss it, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See ya!